We back up in this thing, ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros talk, where the beer's ice cold. Bros talk. Another session with the bros talk. Come and tell us what you know. Bros talk.
Appreciate y'all jumping in. Coming back to the second season, man. Still so excited.
Happy to
Season
be
2.
here.
Just can't hide it.
Just kicking it, you know.
I'm
in the
so
spot,
excited.
having a good day.
I wish I had like the long hair. I should have had like a blonde long hair.
Just grow it out, man. Just grow it out.
Oh, you wish shit. Like everybody hair healthy. I mean, you know what I mean?
I say I'm trying. I ain't cut my hair in like 5 months. I don't know what to do with it.
Oh,
Keep going.
Matter of fact, I started with violence today. Show you time. So,
that's this guy, man. He popped it off
Show
like
time.
that.
You want to talk about you wish you had
I wish
more
I
hair?
said a wig, and then you said just grow it out. Like everybody can do that. You know what I mean?
My bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's all good. No hate today.
It is no hate. It is no hate.
People that can grow, it's like, nah, man, it's no problem. No problem at
just
all.
violence, man.
That's fucked up, man. I remember when I first started losing hair, I was like in the shower. What the fuck? Huh. Maybe that's nothing. And then shit started going on the sides, and I was like, oh gosh.
I thought me threatening violence. But
What?
it's
Nah,
our
man,
key
but-
for we need to move on to something else.
Next.
Nah, man, I be looking at my hairline.
See?
That's why I
There we
don't be
go.
getting it braided that much. But yeah,
Just gotta let it ride, man.
yeah, exactly.
When do you get to that age where you just don't care about nothing at all?
Now,
Like shoes, clothes, like you, man, I don't even care.
When I
Just
had
go
kids.
straight bucks.
yeah, age now.
I just don't care.
No, that's not an age. That's a financial value or maybe that's just this thing going on in your life. That's not an age thing. That's whatever's going on around you thing.
I agree with that
Where
too.
you just
Extent.
fall off. Where you just decide,
I definitely think it's age.
nah.
Where you just don't care, like.
I
Definitely
mean,
it's age.
for me, it was.
Is it
I
like
want my
every
kids
day?
to have all this stuff. So instead of me getting the, new clothes like that, like, we'll get them new clothes, things like that, or new toys, whatever the case may be. And I don't really buy shit for myself. Like,
Yeah,
as
so
far
you're
as-
already at
as
that
far
age.
as shoes and yeah. Like I said, as soon as my kids were here,
That's because you
All
got
right.
that set of responsibilities, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I don't have the money to go out and buy them and me nice shit, so I just get them nice shit, and I just stick with what I got.
Right.
Make that shit last as long as possible.
Let them floss. I feel that. Let them floss.
Oh shit. Well, how y'all been, man?
Let them
Since
feel good.
the what is it, off season. You know what I mean?
Chilling.
You
Yeah,
go to
man.
work, traveling, man.
Yeah, man.
Where you go?
Well, I went to New Orleans for Halloween.
How was
You know what I'm
that?
saying? Live as hell.
The first time going to World?
Yeah, it was my first time going to New Orleans. Stayed in the French Quarter, you know what I'm saying?
Finish quality.
Man, was out there for about 4 days. It was chilling. It was real live.
I liked it, man. I went out there, but we didn't stay in the French Quarter. We stayed a little bit further down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it, man. It was pretty cool vibe. We had kids, so we didn't get to go like do the casino or the actual.
Well, I didn't even hit the casino. Like I did. It's real cool.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
you got ghosts.
Right there.
Jesus.
But we hit a couple of tours, learned about the city a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, some parties, you know what I'm saying? Do the
Food?
thing right there. Food, of course. Boy, the food out there, that's the thing I miss the most.
You ain't
Food
one of
and
them
live Beignet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we went to, there was like a place in the mall that like, everybody's like, oh, you gotta go here to get it. And shit, that line was so fucking long. I was like, you know what? It's not, it can't be worth it. You know what I mean? But so we didn't wait in line. But everybody's like, oh man, yeah, it's just one of them things you have to deal with.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
so we didn't go to this place in the mall. We went to this place that's down by the river, like the actual cafe
Yeah.
joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You go like they have a certain amount of tables, like so you can either sit your ass down, or you can wait for somebody to get up, or you can get in line and just get your stuff to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, yeah,
Magnificent.
it's worth waiting in line. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like you know what I'm saying? When you go to some places, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just worth to
See what's
try
going
something
on, try
different.
some
Yeah.
shit.
That's local cuisine.
That's my problem right there. It's hard for me to eat like
Hey, Mr. American over
Yeah.
there.
Mom and pop me up.
Hamburger and hot dogs.
Right.
yeah.
Mom
I
and
can't
pop me
even
up.
really talk crazy, but because I don't really be stepping out like that. But when I leave the area, I don't want to eat nothing that I can get back home. You know what I'm saying?
Now I don't eat
If I go
McDonald's.
somewhere
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I go to like a mom and pop restaurant, I'll probably get like a burger or like chicken tenders or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like, hey man, what's the meal of the day? Oh, it's you
But
know,
it depends on where you're going. Like if you go to
I'm not gonna
Good to go.
now.
if you go to a different area though that's known for a certain type of cuisine, why
Yeah,
not
you
try
get
that
down
type
with
of
it.
cuisine?
if it's
That from mom and pop joint.
not
Right.
if it's something that I'm used to, I don't like to venture off into new shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna be like a Parmesan eggplant.
The
I'm not
world
just
is
gonna.
so big. You done traveled around so much.
Yes,
you
and
ain't
I ate
try
burgers and chicken tenders in Korea.
Bruh. In Korea, you eating burgers and chicken. Come on,
Or you
man.
find what
yeah.
you like. and just
That's what
get
it is.
So if you like
Burgers and chicken
each
tenders,
place
that's what I
have
did.
different type burgers. Pizza, each place
I feel that, but you
pizza
still gotta-
differently.
I might not
Yeah.
eat like a
Gotta
regular
try.
cheeseburger. It might be like a bacon cheeseburger, or I mean barbecue bacon cheeseburger, some shit like
Yeah.
that. But other than that, yeah,
I
I
gotta
that's
try
the-
some street food or something out there,
Oh,
man.
no,
Get
I would.
adventurous.
So this is my fucked up part. What was that? Is I like when I seen it, I was like, oh, that shit ain't cooked all the way. I didn't know they.
Yeah,
you know,
they'll
like-
finish cooking it.
Yeah,
once
so
you
they
order it.
hit it with a soft and then when it get golden, like a little light golden, they hang it up so you can see. Oh man, that's what I want. But then when you pick it out, they and they'll cook it for you for real right there. So my, I would say ignorant ass mind. I'm not even asking questions. I just walk by and see it. And I'm like, oh hell no. And plus, we was told not to eat street meat. So I'm like, immediately, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna really fuck with it like that. But then when you walk out there and you start seeing this shit, you're like, damn, this shit look good as fuck. Like, where did you get that from? Where'd she get that? Where the fuck is? Oh, you got it from over there. Like, damn. Okay, I walk by and I look and it's like, oh no, that shit ain't even done. I ain't even gonna ask for it because I don't wanna.
Food poisoning.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's the worst part. But
Yeah.
I definitely don't be trying shit like that.
Yeah.
That was what I did. I went to Korea my off time, so I guess so to
You
speak.
get burrito anywhere.
Anywhere.
Make them different, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Fucking pizza anywhere.
Are you
Yeah.
eating well, I mean, obviously you pick
Yeah.
what goes in a burrito.
Yeah, come on with it. But
Yeah.
over here they might grill it. Over here they might deep
Exactly.
fry.
You know, see, like
I am down with that. I have let me see what y'all version of this is. You know what I'm saying?
me too. That's what I'll do, like a Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bennigan's make it this way, but this place may make
That's
it
that
another.
sandwich where you dip in that sauce.
Yeah, they do like the cranberry jelly or some shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Cold cuts, man. Give you a cold cut.
Nah, it's deep
Nah,
fried though,
it's
so it
deep
ain't
fried.
cold.
It's
But it is a
deep fried,
cold
but
cut
that's-
with the
It's
deep
cold.
fried on it. Cold
Right.
cut with
It's
the
got
deep
cold
fried.
cuts in it, but it's got the little cheese and the cranberries. It's
With the hit it with the what that is cocaine on the top of that motherfucker with the powdered sugar.
Sugar.
And I'd seen a dude come like that before. Salt Bay did that. You know he don't be paying his employees. That's what they say.
My salt hit your elbow.
Yeah, man. That's not unsanitary too. Like he
That's
ain't cleansing his arms.
I ain't paying for my salt to be all up on your elbow.
What if he washes his elbows?
No, I'm good.
He better wash his arms like
That
doctors.
So I
salt,
promise
the salt
people
first of
put their
all,
hands on
right
the food.
here,
If their
is
hands
bad
are
enough.
washed, like actual
Yeah.
chefs.
I don't care. Like, soon as if you got a pinch in, they got spoons.
Yeah.
I can get my own pinch in. That shit is separate container, but
Let me
if you-
salt bake my own
if you
shit.
I don't mind salt my own.
But he come with the
No
and
salt.
that be just.
I mean, me there with the no salt.
a bit like rain
Yeah.
to the steak coming off his arm.
Rolling down his arm.
Yeah,
There's
this,
salt packages over there.
and he charged a whole shitload of money for that goddamn shit.
Do they season the meat before
That
it
shit
even come
seasoned.
out? Because I hope that ain't the only seasoning that's
I have
on there.
it.
Is
You know
that if them 12 pellets of salt that
Yes.
actually hit
If you watching
That's that
shit,
seasoning on
bro,
his
I
elbow.
swear, if you watching shit, he never do.
Yeah,
But see, like,
that's what I'm saying.
He just gets it,
hit it
tosses
with
it
the-
on the grill, cooks it.
but
Then
that's the difference
can't
when you're
show
supposed
y'all.
to make that good cut, like when you
Nah.
making
But he
eating
can't
good
show
cuts of
y'all.
meat.
I need seasoning.
Well, that's
show
true
you.
too. You won't, that's his whole signature.
can't show
But
you.
then again, I didn't know that. Like if you go to a
Well, I'm
restaurant-
not. That's what I'm saying. I don't need him to show me. I'm just asking if they
Oh, yeah.
they season it. In
They ain't
the
cooking unseasoned meat.
Right,
over there.
right, right, right.
Motherfuckers paying $8,000 a plate.
Right.
That's what I was about to say. Like people
No,
say
They
that
got
shit is
something in
crazy
their area or
expensive.
whatever. You know, they do something.
Yeah.
You know,
And you gotta
It's
come with
seasoned.
some type of dry rub or whatever.
You gotta come with a certain price.
He's
to
just
get him
out
to
there
come out.
for the show.
Yeah, and you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for
Right.
him to come out. Because other than that, they got other salt bays that's out there or whatever the fucking
Saying.
Salt
un-
Bay.
unsalted
He's the
bays.
cook.
You know what I'm
He's the
saying?
cook,
Right.
right?
It's
He's
his
the chef,
restaurant,
but
yeah.
He's the chef.
He's the chef that owns the
So,
restaurant.
Now we can get rid of the Salt Bay name.
He's always been that though.
Okay.
He was.
But
So that's no
but
different
he's
than
a
the chef
chef.
coming out there.
He's a chef.
So,
He's just
yeah,
like
you're
him
right.
on Lagasse coming out there with the bam bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta pay them.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we skipped Corey. What about you this off season, man? How's your off season been?
sure, man. Just working on appropriately offensive.
What is
joint.
that?
I ain't never heard of that. What's that?
Oh, it's just this little thing that I don't tell anyone about. It's a podcast that I'm doing. I don't know if I've ever
You ain't
said
got no
this.
fucking
So I'm
podcast.
coming out, guys. Like,
You ain't got no podcast.
I got a podcast, guys. I'm actually in the second
Actually, in
season.
the second season, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Right about the halfway through,
Hey,
halfway
I gotta
mark
check
through the
that
second season. So,
What's it called?
huh?
What's it called?
It's
What's it
called
called?
Appropriately Offensive.
I think I was on that.
I think you have been.
People's like, why the fuck does he act like he don't know?
I'm not surprised that you don't remember.
No.
Trying to help promote. You know,
No, I'm not surprised that you don't remember. It was,
Right.
you said you hated it.
I've listened to it since I've been on it. What are you talking about?
It's true. Every once in a while he'd be like, haha, that was funny or that was stupid or some shit like that. And I'll be like, oh, he's listening.
It's kind.
I'm trying to help my bros. Get
Ain't
them
nothing wrong
views up.
with that. So you've been working on that?
Yeah. Outside of that, man, it's just working at this semi-new job and just trying to keep getting these raises. That's it.
See what it's
What
about.
you got going on over there?
At the, what do you mean, like what type of
Go
job?
ahead and dox yourself. Where's this new job at? Where's it located?
SPBI, man. Relax,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Relax.
I did classy about that. My bad. My apologies, sir. You know what I'm saying? Don't call them boys on me.
I expected it from Lando, but
Jesus, why him?
he's the Fed.
Oh, shit.
That's
New season, new fed.
Well, we gotta get Charleston White on that motherfucker for that one, man. You wouldn't. I would love to have that guy. I'm not even lying to you.
That would be a very interesting episode, bro.
You motherfuckers! He'd be in this bitch cussing like a son of a bitch.
I'd just be silent the whole time.
Yeah, it would probably be good for you to be
I'd
quiet.
just be quiet, like, yo, I'm just glad I'm here.
It would
What,
probably,
boy?
it'd be probably good for you to be quiet, man. I ain't lying.
Yeah, hey, he's a deaf mute, so
No, that's when he got to be the guy with the camera. You gotta sit over there and just act like you just here filming, and then text me. Why did he say that?
what does that mean?
Hey man, what do you mean by? You know what I mean? Nah, so shit, man. Off season. Well, since we had the off season, sports thing came back, man. A lot of shit going on with the motherfucking sports. Got football going on right now. A little bit of basketball. And then we're ending off on soccer, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really the soccer guy. I like the game, but I'm not really the big soccer fan, man. So I can't really speak on who I like even. I remember back in the day, it was Brazil had homie with the long hair.
Ronaldinho.
Ronald, dude,
Yeah, that was it.
But they
And then
went the
what's
same.
dude that Beckham, David Beckham.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the
That's
curly
crazy.
like.
We used to play with Josie. out the door,
Okay.
striking, up front, Landon Donovan.
Yeah.
I ain't I'm not tracking, but
Yeah, because I'm
yeah, I'll be myself. I'm out there, Tom, me.
I don't know who all these other guys are, but
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of sports going on, man. What y'all thinking about? Well, I can't say what y'all thinking about because I know who y'all thinking about. These two guys, at least, it's on the wall. You know, how y'all
crazy
feeling about it?
game. Yeah.
It's been a rough football season.
For who?
To be honest, I think for all three of our teams.
First of all, speak for yourself.
Yeah, man,
That's fine, I
spoke
will.
up. You spoke up.
Yes, speak for
I agree, man.
You know how I
For
feel
me,
about my team.
but
That's fine. So I think Green Bay has definitely had a terrible season.
It shows violence.
Green Bay has been terrible. Like,
okay, but didn't it?
and the Rams have been not playing very well.
Who are you fucking Skip Bayless right now?
Yeah,
What you talking
What the
about?
fuck is going on, man? We asked about you. You
Your
be
team.
like,
I
your
thought-
team.
I thought y'all
I
wanted me
said-
to
I said
explain why I
about
said
your
all
team.
three teams.
No,
So I was trying to.
Oh, okay. Go
But
ahead.
if y'all
Go
want
ahead.
to, that's fine.
Go ahead and let us know
I
how
don't
you
have to.
shitting on us. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Rams is doing what?
They're just having a bad season.
Bad
Okay.
season. So what about the
And-
Raiders?
Same with the Raiders. They're just
Everybody's
having a
having
bad
a
season.
bad season. Okay, good. I got you.
So now
What's your
I
excuse
feel
for your
more-
team having a bad season?
We don't have no excuse. We're just playing like shit.
Is it because of Aaron Rodgers, the greatest quarterback?
He has been off pretty much the entire year. He has not looked like one of the greatest quarterbacks.
If this
This
season, if his season right here ends his career, like he retires after this season, and as you said, it's piss poor season so far.
Yeah.
Does this taint his career?
No.
No, I think it just makes it look a little. It's just like one of those little asterisks on
No.
there.
No.
No. I think most people have like a downturn at the end of their career. You can't expect them to all go out on a last shot like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna be
Yeah, that bar set way too
right.
high.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not about what they go out. This is okay. Prime example: Tom Brady, right? We all know who Tomlinson is, right?
Tomlinson.
First of all,
Tomlinson.
you know what?
What Tomlinson?
Yeah, because you guys chose violence today, man.
Tomlinson.
We know who Tomlinson is.
No, I don't.
Tomlinson Brady.
I don't know who that is. I know Tom Brady.
Call him what you want to, right? We all know
Tomlinson.
this guy.
Tomlinson.
If he goes to Buccaneers, right, and don't win the championship, has shitty seasons for the next 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever.
You think he's gonna play that long?
No, I'm saying if
You putting a hypothetical. out there.
hypothetical, if
He
when he
already won
left
the
the
Super Bowl
Patriots,
last year.
yeah, after prior to
Okay.
that,
Gotcha.
if he would have just
Sorry,
had
my
shit,
bad.
if he would have had the season that I can't even say this season, but if he would just had
If
shit
he'd been
season,
like Jordan on the Wizards,
yeah, does that taint his
no?
legacy
Did it
as
take
the
Jordan?
greatest?
He still got
Everybody-
7 votes
you
or
forget
6
about
rings
those.
at that point. He still
You
got
forget
6
about
rings at
those
that point.
and you
whatever.
sit on what's important
Right.
to them, which is the rings.
Oh, so the rings, that's all that matters.
I'm just saying, he
To
still
them.
had 6 rings at that point.
To a lot
He
of
got
people, yeah.
7 now, right? Or whatever.
So because you have a couple bad years, don't erase the fact that through this
Nobody
stretch
even talk
you
about Jordan's
dominated.
baseball years anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like all everybody.
Nobody
talk about
cares. He
is-
dominated from 92 to 99, 98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same thing for Tom
Dominant.
Brady. As much as I hate his monkey ass
With the cheating.
Yeah.
With the cheating.
with the Chuck rule.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
Got some get back on that.
cheating.
Did he cheat? I'm just like,
What? The league was looking out for him.
Yeah. Roger Goodell. So give me those tapes. Throw them in the trash. Burn them. Where's the tapes? I don't know.
No, he told him straight up. I burnt
I burnt them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I burnt them. All right.
Okay.
What's the fucking problem? I don't see the issue with this, guys.
I didn't want you guys to see what was on him.
But think
It
of
looks
how
bad.
They are. Like you have to get the government to get you to tell some shit.
Yeah.
Like they've been claiming bullshit on the Commanders for so long. Not bullshit. I'm sorry.
Oh,
They may hit him with allegations. The Commanders has been giving them bullshit for so long. Like Congress had to come together and say, hey, we need to investigate you over there.
Right.
So they can do whatever the fuck they want to. They don't give a damn about no tapes.
The Commanders. That name is crazy to me off the rip. Like,
It's just new. It's just new to you, to your ear.
that's like
20 years from now, it'll just be.
It's better than,
remember what
it's
they
better
used
than
to be.
Redskins.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. What's wrong with the Redskins?
It's a racial slur.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Can't say you don't know.
That's to me, it's not that big a
But
deal.
it's not. But
But
you're
yeah,
not the
because it
person.
doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
But so like most Native Americans liked that it was called the Redskins. So like
You know.
But people had issue with it. It's a
Right.
racial slur, right? So most African Americans don't mind the N-word. But it's a racial slur. No matter how you want to try to flip it. And if they
I guess.
had a football team that was called the N-word, I'm just trying to get the point across. That's why Redskins was offensive. Because people felt like that. So, Commanders ain't bad. I take that over the Redskins.
I went from Native Americans to the people who killed
the Commanders.
What?
I don't think they were calling each other. I don't think they were calling those guys Commanders at that
Look, you
point.
can't think about it too much, alright?
Oh God, the Commanders are coming. Commanders! Like, hell no, fucking.
Who are the Commanders supposed to be? Like, what era? Are they just all around.
They're
badass?
well, I mean, when you really do the research
Isn't
on
there a naval base around DC?
yeah, that's what I was about to say. When you really do the research
There's
on
City
them,
on the
they're
Bay.
Captain Americas. They're a whole platoon of Captain Americas.
It's naval commanders, man.
Oh, squads of the Captain Americas, the Commanders. That's why they're over there taking over shit. You know what I mean? That's
Whole squad of caps.
a whole squad of them, man. A whole squad of them, as you see. You know what I mean? My man's up there on chill mode, up front.
You know what would make that poster better?
What?
Batman.
I thought he was DC.
I don't think he belongs on
So you would say, so you basically say,
he
take
just
that whole shit down.
photobombed it or some shit.
Fucking ass, man. What a dick.
A Batman picture would be live.
You could bring one.
But
I got one.
Okay, man. That's all
we
you
don't
need.
have to, yeah, we
It'll
don't have
go low.
to, we don't have to cross them.
It'll go low.
They have
Not saying it's below it. I'm
There's
just
no-
saying that's the
I'm
only.
just saying it's not above it.
It's the only open
No, the
space.
open space.
You know,
You
only
go up
open
there
space.
next to Pickle Rick.
Pick win. Man, I hope y'all liking the aesthetics and everything too. Who do y'all think is gonna win the Super Bowl? Or go to the Super Bowl? Or play in the Super Bowl?
I really have no idea right now.
Cowboys?
No, definitely not.
Come on, boy.
No.
No Cowboys,
I
huh?
said that shit quick now. I feel like we might have jinxed and looked out for him.
The motherfuckers, we waiting on this 4. They said it. Yes! We're in, guys!
I'm just saying, when you know the Cowboys get out of the first week of the
So why don't y'all just say who y'all feel is gonna go instead of
Probably the Eagles and the Bills.
there we go. We ain't even gotta mention teams we don't like.
There we go.
They still got ugly uniforms, the Bills.
Here you got Lando.
Yeah. I think the Bills take it.
I think the Bills for sure in the AFC.
Yeah.
But the NFC, I have no idea.
Eagles.
You got Eagles?
Yeah.
I want 49ers.
They have been playing nasty too.
Yeah.
49ers Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
I was thinking Chiefs. I know the playoffs.
And I hate
shouldn't be
saying,
nasty.
can I take that back? And just little Cincinnati.
Playoffs shouldn't be nasty.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, you going wild card?
They've been playing tough lately.
Yeah. Can I just take that back and go?
Yo, yeah. They came back. It was like they were down like 17-0 today or whatever and came back on Tom Brady.
Well, fuck all that. Let's talk about the Raiders. I got over here and got shocked by what bro seen. King Daniel showed me. That shit was amazing. That was a hell of a
That's how you get in the game.
See, they
Yeah,
chose
I-
violence. That's that PTSD.
Yes, I didn't even hear
King-
anything he said because I was too busy laughing. Because
It's that
he
PTSD
immediately
thing.
was like, "What the fuck, yo?"
That's that PTSD.
Want something bad to be said, man.
Right.
This
Y'all start off with violence.
the rate. What? What's the pro-
Oh,
you got tickets? Okay.
Y'all start off with violence. That's all. And I told y'all set the tone. So I'm
The
sure
Raiders
couple
had
hands
a
up.
good win this week, right?
Every win's a good win.
Okay. See, now I can ask this question: did they win last week? No. Did they win the week before? Yes. So
Anytime you win is a good time.
But we're talking about this week.
So am I tripping?
We're talking about this week.
You ain't choose violence right there?
They had a good win this week. That's what I said.
But don't forget about last week.
I don't care about what happened. What's here? What's right now?
I'm this week.
What does that matter?
Why are you bringing up
What?
last week?
I brought
What
up
does
last
last week
week
matter?
because y'all said any win is a good win. We're not talking about any win. We're talking about today's win. Right?
Hey,
No?
hey.
Well, they had a good win this week, I thought. Apparently.
Miraculous win.
Y'all see Matt Ryan yet again is on the wrong side of
Matty Ice.
fucking comeback. They was up 33-0 at the half,
It happened.
and they ended up
Who
losing.
they blame?
Oh shit, who was it?
They do all that work to come back. You don't even remember them. All you remember is the guy that lost.
Yeah, you damn right.
That's a hate.
It's his second fucking time he did it in the Super. He holds the record for the
He's not
Super
on
Bowl
the defense.
and the regular season.
Like he's supposed to
He's
be
not
out
on
there
the
quarterbacking the
defense, like,
defense.
When you only put up 3 points in the second half, bro, like you gotta do something.
Well, I kind of agree, but
I
how
agree
much
with
can
you.
a quarterback do if your receivers are not
Right.
producing? If your team is not producing?
Right.
If you're like you can
Every
only
time
do
you
so
run on the
much.
field, you looking at the corner like you just gonna get burned every time.
You know what I
just
mean?
gonna
Like
gonna cover your man.
you can't do shit about that. They just
Run this out.
bunning you up. He's talking about hating on Matt Ryan because he lost the
the Vikings.
33.
33 up.
He lost a big spread. He had a big ass lead that he lost.
Yeah,
he
the
was
Vikings
saying-
got busy.
got
But we
busy.
was pointing out that he ain't on defense.
Defense.
Like he can't stop the other
But
team from
what you
scoring.
can do is stuff all on him and the coach and just all that stuff. The fact is, like, you didn't get in
No,
field goal
bro.
range or move or nothing. It's not like get 33 and be done.
Is he producing? Are we saying is he throwing good balls? People
He played
dropping
like shit
them.
the second half.
Oh, so he's playing like shit.
To me,
He was ready to go home after the
great
second half.
quarterback should give him a 33-point lead in the first half. It might be 47, 50 points before they pull everybody off.
That was an old school John Brady.
What is up with this Tom Brady love affair?
I don't like
What
Tom
the
Brady.
fuck?
I don't like Tom Brady, but that's what they used to do. I used to hate that shit.
Let's go Peyton Manning or somebody we all respect.
Here we go.
45. Easy. Red 90. Lose it thing. He didn't
Oh
switch
my,
up
oh
7
my.
times. Hit 17 plays. Motherfucker. What?
Delay the game. Come on, man. It's been 8 seconds past the clock. Like,
Motherfucking so football wise, we know that you said the Niners, right? Niners and the Chiefs. Okay.
Yeah.
Niners and the Bengals. Not bad.
The Bengals.
Matter of fact, if we could bleep
Eagles.
out the Chiefs, that would be great.
Okay, so we'll go the Niners and the
Yes. And then say,
But really, oops,
no,
the Bengals.
no,
What? I didn't hear it.
You
No.
wanted to see him in the Super Bowl?
I do not want to see them there.
I didn't even put
That's
the
where you wanna
Bengals
see him?
out the playoffs.
I do not. I just believe that they'll get there, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
hate every bit of it.
Yeah.
I don't root for them.
You don't root for their.
You're a Tom Brady lover. You keep bringing his name up.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
I
liking
pick
Tom.
mine, boy.
Green Bay's gonna make it.
I ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with being a Tom Brady lover.
Nah,
man.
man.
It's a
Nah,
good
I
high-
feel that.
high-
Nah,
yeah.
nah. I used to be the same way. Like I hated Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Then by the time I got to the end of his career, I started respecting the whole swath of a career. You know what I'm saying? I can see it, but and it's the same thing with Tom Brady, bitch ass. You know what I'm saying?
You respecting his.
Hold on, so now I had to add that bitch ass on there. I ain't mad at it. Thank you.
Tom Brady bitch ass.
Thank you.
I thought he was gonna get busy when he got divorced though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was like
nah.
Mind on lifting. You know what I'm saying? Mind on football.
Hit his mind different. You know what I'm saying? He came home.
No, them young
All
girls
the lights
breaking
was off. You know what I'm saying? He had to start finding his way to the room and stuff. Like, hold up.
Hell no, that motherfucker.
Where's my dinner?
You gotta make it yourself, Tom.
Who knew? He
That's
calls her.
Google's
He's like,
assistant.
"Hey, where's my dinner?" I'm not there to make it. You gotta make it yourself. What?
I left you some steaks in the oven. I don't know how to do that, but what?
That's what that smell is.
What's Napoleon Dynamite's uncle? I threw the steak at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Whatever. But basketball. What we got going on with b-ball, man?
Pelicans.
Spurs don't look good.
Spurs don't look good.
Magic don't look good.
Pelicans first in the West.
Okay. I gotta talk about it.
A lot of people don't want to talk about it.
You damn right you
And
don't.
they got the Lakers picks.
See, so what did you say? You woke up and chose violence? You know what I mean? Don't be
I
like
did.
that.
I did not.
You pop. Well, I just said basketball. Every new
Y'all
topic.
did.
How come the Lakers are still not good?
No. What?
What?
Give me a second, Corey.
What did you just say?
The Lakers aren't
Sorry.
good
Y'all
What's that?
started.
at basketball.
And the
My
Lakers
bad.
aren't getting back.
What else could they
The
be
Lakers
good
aren't
at?
getting back.
I don't know, but it's not basketball.
They are.
First of all, I don't even have a comeback. It's not. It's true.
It is. Like, they just, I don't understand it.
They old.
I can't even put it up to that.
It has nothing to do with anything. Anthony Davis is now hurt. He'll be out another month.
This dude stays hurt. He's like he's almost like the off season. He comes around every year, and consistently. You just like you kind of just don't know
So
when
why
he's
don't
gonna
they
pop
sit
up.
him down to after
Because sometimes we need him to win.
It's the
And
Lakers.
sometimes he's there.
Well, then they should have a deeper bench.
The Lakers gave up everything for Anthony Davis to be the star. They won the NBA Finals with Anthony Davis being the star.
Phil Jackson had to get rid of his kid.
So when Anthony Davis
He got rid of
is
everything.
not hooping, they're going to be a subpar team because
It's tough.
It's all
Anthony
about
Davis is
him.
that dude.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron can only give you 28.99 for how much? How long? You need somebody else with him. And everybody else got when Kyrie and fucking KD can go off for 85 together
Kyrie went off
any
last
night. He went off today.
Kyrie
They had
nasty.
81 combined. That shit done.
That motherfucker is nasty.
Poetry in motion.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker is nasty. Damian Lillard,
He's
Kyrie Irving.
finally back on the
Kyrie all day.
All day.
All day.
Lillard and Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie.
same.
It's all day.
Man.
Yeah, all day.
I'm glad he's back on the court.
No locked it. No knock, but Kyrie is that dude.
Yeah, he nasty. He nasty with it.
All he does is basketball.
Are you humbling yourself as LeBron James and staying with him or keeping him
What is
around?
there to humble?
As
He didn't
you
want
know,
to leave.
there was a
Kyrie wanted to leave.
yeah, but Kyrie said LeBron James was the issue. As for
I don't see that.
I mean, he said it. It's not
That's
necessarily.
it's not.
Okay.
It's,
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but
I can understand
Like
where
he
he's
could
coming
be wrong.
from.
Yeah, I feel like
He could
I
feel
didn't
like
see
it's,
where he said, "Okay, I'm with you."
No, I thought it. Well, from what I was tracking, he was saying that LeBron James wanted to control everything. He wanted to control management to the team players and what people do type shit. And Kyrie just wasn't a part of that. And it's not necessarily a shot at him. It's just he said, "I'm not your son or your whatever like that." So and correct me if I'm wrong, but Kyrie ain't that much younger than LeBron James. What, like a year or two?
No, he's younger.
He's
about 5, 6.
5 or 6 years. Okay, so
But when you say LeBron humbled himself, like LeBron came out and said that he already gave all the power stuff up to him. Like they tried to build around him. He just wanted to leave anyway. So
When I don't mean humble yourself as in check in, you know what I mean, but just more along the lines of, okay, cool, you want. I didn't think about that. I remember it now that you said it.
because I'll go off is.
Okay, cool. You want the power here, the power.
But the reason why when I said that's not what I seen, even though granted he said it.
That's not what was shown.
But then when he went to.
Yeah, I know, and I hope the camera pick it up because I.
It's either that or I'm seeing shit.
No, that motherfucker flying around like a squeak.
Then he went to Boston, and then felt a certain way over there too.
Yeah. So who's the
Then
real
he
problem?
went to the Nets and felt a certain way too. So it's not about who's the real problem.
I mean, but if you notice a pattern,
Who's the real
That's what I'm
problem?
saying. So
So who's the
all
problem?
he do was want to play basketball. Who's the
Exactly.
problem?
NBA.
It wouldn't be him.
Spalding.
With me, it wouldn't be him. Oh, we're making that work. What days you need off?
So you ain't
I'm
making
coming
up
in with a PTO deal for him.
You ain't
You get 80 hours PTO
Damn, that's it.
2 weeks.
in a year. Think about that.
That's
How long is a basketball game?
Shit.
2 hours.
2 hours? Nah, it's 15.
Are we talking just actual basketball time, or like if I'm watching it on TV, it's just like 2.5
Yeah,
hours?
you're right. PTO. So I'm giving you 10 days off, man. Plus the 10 times you decide it ain't my night. I'm good. Just like-
You're giving that to the player to put that. I thought you was talking about like some PTO, like, hey man, you don't have to come to practice. No,
Yeah,
let's
if-
go
if-
show up at this motherfucking
If
game.
you want to use it for that, you can, but that's your PTO. I'm not going to ask you how to use it.
So what
But
about?
somebody like Kyrie,
So what about rollovers? Can you roll that over?
Kyrie can roll over.
So Kyrie can roll
We
it
talking
over.
about we talking about Kyrie Irving.
So you gonna let him get what he want, get it all?
Not what he want. Because
Are we talking? Because
if he
of talent?
rolling him
So
over,
what you gonna
if he
do?
rolling him over, that means he didn't play 82 a couple times.
I was saying, but what you gonna do when day 12 come? Cause he gonna do it day 11. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when day 12 come and he don't show up?
Oh, so you say he gonna pull that card?
Regardless.
Yeah.
I believe that I'm a big enough relationship to say, because if I got a team, that means I was a dirty car salesman before, somewhere in the line,
Right.
and I sell some shit.
Mm.
What's gonna happen? He coming there, I got bean bags and stop. Alright, I'm joking.
Got this
No, but I'm saying
got this 1986 Porsche.
For that talent level of players, look what fucking Kawhi doing. He don't get none of the slack. Kawhi went to the Clippers and did what? Not play basketball.
I was gonna say everything but play.
But when he played, holy sh! It's phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
Phenomenal.
I guess that's what happens when you're a great player.
They figured the system out because they not losing no money.
Right.
I mean, but that's
But-
people say that's what it's for.
But
You know what I mean?
that's just this CBA or whatever, right? They next time
Oh,
they
you already know it's about to. Yeah, they understand the drama
Right.
that's causing in the road ahead.
right.
Get that money now because they getting it.
So shit. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? Cause I took the top off. I was dripping like hot sauce. Got drinking this clean route. You know what I mean? She give me that mean mouth. Woohoo! Y'all know what that is? I'm dripping like hot sauce. Got drinking this clean route.
Thank God.
She give me that mean mouth. Yeah. That boy said,
They gonna strike the whole pod.
they can. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I'm dripping that. You know what I mean? That motherfucker can't. He can't patent them words or
He's
whatever
so
the
serious,
motherfucker.
right?
Yeah. I'm dripping like hot sauce. Got drinking this clean route. She give me that mean mouth.
Bro, I practiced that shit last night. Like,
I kind of didn't. I
You
kind
banging
of
that shit on the well, man.
That shit just hard because I just
Well.
played y'all the little meme and that's where it came. But whatever. Hey man, my man Scott Free walked out.
That's your man?
My
That's your
man's.
mans?
My man's B. Hey yo B. Yo, that's my man.
Who walked out scotch free?
Scott Free walked out, man.
Who did?
Gun.
Couldn't, nah, he ain't walk out scot free.
Well, yeah, but this
Got free.
Huh?
Nah, he got community service, but
Nah, it ain't that. He ain't been sitting in jail?
yeah,
Okay, that count for something.
yeah. I mean, everybody knows that. I'm saying he walked out scot free as for.
but he had to plead guilty.
He gets
right?
to go home. He ain't got to
I took
jail.
the top off.
Yeah, as long as we say yeah, we gotta.
Nah, man. So ultimately, everybody knows what's going on with that dude, man. And
For the viewers who don't.
I was gonna say I don't.
so he went to jail with the YSL RICO case, state case, not a federal. Went to jail with the YSL RICO case. He had like the least amount of charges out of everybody. Like he had like one, and it was like racketeer or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Crazy part is he's a Crip, allegedly known, whatever. YSL's Bloods. Why would he have gang affiliation or gang business with them other than being on a record label, right? So he goes to jail, caught up in the whole shit. Behind the scenes, he got pulled over with Thug before in the car where they found a gun and drugs and money or whatever, and skated off that. Got pulled over one time for tents. They found some drugs and shit. Skated off that. Now he's in this situation. He gets out. Ultimately, he had to plead guilty to, I want to say, I forget, racketeering, I want to say it is. And he get time served and 5 years community service or some shit like that. He got to go talk to boys and young kids and shit like that to try to influence them not to join gangs and not to try to be involved in the street life.
Yeah.
But behind that, or excuse me, in front of that, whatever, side to side, whatever, at one point in time in court, they got it on video. This lady's, the DA's asking the questions, and she asks him, like, two very important questions. She asks him, one, is YSL a gang, and, you know, do you know YSL is a gang and a record label? He's like, yes, ma'am. So he's identifying YSL as a gang. Not only that, also as a record label. Then she asks him, like, she asked him like 3 questions. Does he know anything about anybody doing anything to like conspire to make the gang bigger? Which is like a criminal enterprise when they're trying to do like criminal RICO. If you're doing something in advancement of the gang. So if I sell weed and I give it to you and you take it to Arkansas to him, that's you're strengthening the arms of the gang, so they're gonna get you for that. He said yes, and then the situation with him and Thug when he got pulled over, I guess this part I'm not really 100% sure on if he said yes to it. I mean, he said yes, but I don't know how that case actually played out when it comes down to on the paper. But she asked him if the drug and gun was his in the car, and it wasn't his, and he said yes, it wasn't his. So people are calling him a snitch now. You know what I mean? The funny part is, motherfucker was sitting outside of his Maybach throwing cheese at his car. Nobody did the welcome home gunner shit. Supposedly, according to internet and shit like that, Thug and them didn't know nothing about it. His camp didn't know nothing about it. His lawyers didn't know nothing, which is fucking crazy to me. Not that his lawyers didn't know, his lawyers wouldn't know nothing about it is crazy, because I would assume that.
Yeah,
but if
they're not.
Can I play that audio?
I don't know if we can.
It's public record.
We believe
It's a court case.
Okay, fuck it.
You were present
must end. As a gang, must end. It's
Legally, that's damaging if you represent anybody from the YSL.
especially for people who have cases that are still pending.
Yes, that is damaging to whoever they're trying to defend.
Yeah.
But I do believe we talked about it here before. This ain't the first time.
He been involved in tattletale shit.
So I do believe it was talked about here before.
Yeah.
And
So yeah.
he told them. But to
They
me,
chose to do business with him after that.
Yeah, because he cleaned it up to where he said he didn't tell.
well,
When he cleaned it up, it was like he didn't tell.
tell him.
Which I'm not gonna sit up here and say he did tell on that case. I don't really remember.
But if
I
you're
remember.
talking, you tell him.
I feel like if you're talking, you definitely have potential to tell.
Especially in
If
that
you
type
talking, they use
if
anything
you in
you
that
say.
type of situation, if you
Against you.
especially a RICO charge.
They say it.
Yeah.
Well, the RICO,
They need
okay,
your
okay.
rights.
So RICO federal, RICO state.
It don't
Yeah.
matter.
It does.
But but
Because your federal resources is way far more advanced than your state resources.
But a RICO charge, that means conspiracy. That means they don't really need. I mean, yeah, they gonna have hard evidence, but any little thing that they can to loop you in, you
Yep.
in.
If
But
you ever
this is-
shook his hand,
Right.
This
You
is-
just
I'm
showed
bringing
up-
you in.
You just showed up
You're-
to a car
And you
wash
can fall
one
for
time.
the highest crime.
We're talking about normally that would be a federal RICO case because these guys are coming to you
But
with.
state is able to use, so state was looking at federal, and now they're able to rack up the same way that the federal is. All that state is taking power.
All right, they just don't have.
No,
They
I'm-
peeped the
no.
game and learned it.
Okay, cool. Then they made a big mistake when they got the evidence on how the cell phone evidence is not even permissible in
Agree.
court right now.
But that,
You know,
yes,
but what I'm saying behind that is because the feds they're not gonna make that mistake. And if they do,
Grant.
they're gonna make sure that their T's are crossed and their I's are dotted to ensure that this judge is gonna be, all right, cool, I'm gonna let that. That's where you get that type of shit where that normally wouldn't be permissible. I'll let it slide. Like, God damn it, what the fuck?
we
And I'm not
understand-
saying this
we
people.
understand that the feds are gonna have.
That's
better
all I'm
research
saying
and
is-
better lawyers. We
so
understand
that's-
that, but his statement is still valid. Like state and federal, they do the RICO charges to get somebody to crack.
Yeah.
They
you
don't do the
a lot
RICO
of people-
charges to get the main guy because they don't have enough. But they say, hey, we got enough evidence to wrap him in RICO. Now we're gonna work on somebody cracking.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean,
And state, if I was a defense lawyer and I heard that video, it would be hard. I would tell my clients it would be hard for us to get you out of this.
Thug. It's gonna be hard for Thug to get out of this.
All of them.
All of them.
No, because they're not offering. Everybody's getting offered plea agreements except for Thug. So like,
But this, for him to say that he has knowledge
yes. And see, this
on the record label using their assets to advance a game,
yeah.
like, once he said that statement, if I'm the DA and you didn't sign on to a deal right now,
He signed on. He signed it.
everybody else
Ask
deal,
about Young
like,
Thug and all
it's
that.
just a trash can. I'm wiping all that shit in the trash can. The next deal that will be on the table would be, I need names and dates. You can't give me.
They can't force it. They can't force Gunner to do that.
It's not on Gunner now.
No more. Gunner's out. We talking
Gunner
about
did
everybody
what
that's
Gunner
still
did
in
what
there.
I need him to do.
We got the deal. Now everybody.
Now their deal has to come because all of them are gonna fall now.
But they're not. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
they
like,
are, bro.
like you're still at the point where you're proving this case
We
is
have
still
a
not a
star
solid.
witness.
Who? He's not. He has to testify, and he doesn't have to testify.
He
They can
literally
It's
call.
part of his. It's part of his.
Is to come to court. He can plead the fifth. He can plead the fifth.
Yes,
So that's what-
I get what you're saying, pleading the fifth, but we have it on court documents that this gang right here
Correct.
is used for this.
Yes. It's not just a record label. Yes. It is a gang enterprise that
have-
the motherfuckers
yes.
have done stuff to advance the game.
Mhm.
Now we have to prove whatever that stuff is.
It's
You know what I mean?
It's
And
gonna be
now.
but what we're saying is that's chinking. It's bad.
No, it's not because they're not.
Come on, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's puncturing the armor. No.
Yeah.
Don't.
Messing up the metal outside of it. They're messing up the metal.
Yeah, that's
Putting it-
puncturing the armor.
Fuck that. I agree. I wholeheartedly. I think if Gunner comes and snitch for real, like if he comes out and testifies, because it is in his plea agreement that if called to court, he has to come and testify.
Yeah.
He has to come and stand, you know what I mean, like sit on the stand, or everything they offer him is off the table, right? Which is his freedom, so to speak, or he had
Not having to go to jail.
differentiated like
Right.
5 years or some shit like that, deferred 5 years. He had to go and do 5 years
Right.
or whatever.
So that's probably whatever new charges to get for.
For contempt of court, whatever it is, but they can't force him to speak. You know what I mean?
Of
They
course
can't
not.
force him to talk. So if he does talk, yes, they got a hell of a witness. But behind the scenes, there's a dude named Lil like Wody or some shit like that that's supposed to be telling. There's another dude that they tried to stab this motherfucker up.
I got a question for you though. Okay, so say he get out, he get called to court, and he plead the fifth, don't say anything. Does that help his image, or is it already changed because he had already got out? He had already made the deal to get out.
I think people already associate him with a snitch.
Right.
So I think
Now
that,
it's solidified.
huh?
Now it's solidified.
Okay. And okay, I see what you're saying. In that light, people already looked at him as a snitch because of his prior allegations with his cousin and shit like that. To now, with what just happened with the Rico case, now we knew you would do that because you was already classified as that. So whatever.
We just confirmed it.
Yeah, so I feel like people look at him as that because of what happened. I don't think that him coming out and pleading the fifth is gonna make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like
He said what he said in court.
yeah, and it's not like you're gonna do jail time. Like if you go in there and be like,
Like,
I'll
where was
plead
you
the
at?
fifth.
Where was you at pleading the fifth then?
You know what I mean? Yeah, you should have just stood up and be like, no,
You
I
went
can't.
there To
Right.
say I'm gonna say yes to these questions.
I'll say yes to this. I'll say
What was
yes
he
to that, but
facing?
I'm not saying yes to
What was
this.
he facing before
Racketeering.
that?
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
facing
how many
28.
years? Yeah, there you go.
What, 28? Nah, I thought this shit was like less than that.
No, his deal that he got now is he got out with time served and he got 4 or 5 years adjudicated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But originally we was facing like
Get outta there.
28 something years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, and this is the fucked up part because I've never been in this. Yeah, I've never been in a situation where I'm sitting across in the courtroom where I don't know what they know, especially if I know I didn't did dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know I didn't touched on this bread with you and we didn't
Right.
pay for that or did this or got caught or paid this, whatever the fuck happened, like
It's
it's 20 years. So it's to a point where like, do you run a risk of I don't know? You know what I mean? And
If that's what you've been rapping about and talking about for the last couple years, that's what made you rich. She's talking about how you not.
There's
so you just rock with
floor
that.
for that. I'm sorry. There's no floor for Rico. They do whatever they want to.
Ooh, that's even worse.
So
Yeah.
what he? I mean, for me personally, I don't like what he did. I can't sit up here and say he's a quote unquote snitch when it comes down to the book. I understand what people are saying. I understand why this would be considered ratting or snitching or whatever like that. But again, I don't like what he did. I would hope in my heart of hearts, like when it first happened, in my mind, I was like, oh shit. Thug and them got some shit going on. So they went and told that boy, hey man, you gonna have to go do this like that. You gonna get out. And then they gonna hit Thug with this, and then Thug gonna get out. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because that would only make sense. If I'm the rich guy amongst us, or whoever's the rich guy amongst us, we all go to jail.
Yeah, but what type of plan involves one of us saying in court, yes, this is gang? You know what I'm saying?
If me admitting to this, if that's what y'all want, me to just admit that this is a gang and y'all get me out of this bitch, okay, cool.
That's pretty selfish of you.
No, I'm not. If I'm the boss man, Thug's the boss man, and you're my man's.
Yeah.
You want to get out too, and my lawyers figure out some whatever way, and they come talk to me, and I approve this shit and say, yeah, hey, let them know to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dig it if I can.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and like, yeah, if he gave the approval, but
if there was an approval.
But what I'm saying is, why the fuck would you make that type of approval if you still got to go and fight your own case?
If my lawyers come, that's the problem. If my
They
lawyers
gotta
have
do
something, exactly. If they, hey man, they talk to the DA and the DA say, okay, we just want Thug to say this. If Thug to say this right here and do this, we'll give him time served. He do 6 months extra and he can get out scot free. Everything will be good to go. Pay this $2 million fine to the state. Go do some shit for whatever the fuck it is. He can get out. We just need him and him to say this for whatever reason. If I feel like as a person in his shoes, hey man, you can go out and say that. Fuck what everybody gonna say about you. Because they gonna talk shit. They gonna say some shit about you. But fuck what they talking about. I can't come out and clean it up now because I'm back here. But once I get in front, I'm gonna jump in front of it and I'm gonna let everybody know we still boys, I still love you. That's where that welcome home party will be there. Your Thug friends will be there if that's what had went. It took place.
Well,
of course, there's a whole lot of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know it. That's why I know it. That's what it would happen.
But the easy way to explain that is, it's like that's why I didn't use the word snitch or anything like that in this case because it's not on us to call him a snitch. It's on who's the people he has with.
Right.
Because if he tells on that man, like, that's not up to me to go defend that honor either.
Yeah.
I just hope the people that I roll with, or if we ever came in down something like. If somebody told on me, it's not your beef to go get him. If I don't know you, it's not my beef to go get him.
What? Hold on, rephrase.
If somebody told on me, right?
And me being who I am to you.
And you don't know me.
Oh, okay. So Lando's a stranger.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it
already.
Yeah, I got it. But you got to just make sure I'm trying to track what's being said.
Yeah, so these guys throwing cheese in front of his vehicle, like.
They not associated with the shit at all.
At all.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's clout shit. That's clout shit.
But I'm just saying.
That'll get you killed too.
Just even calling, like, it's not my lane to call him
a snitch. That's why I don't.
All I can look at is if I was a defense attorney for this case, that's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you put me in a fucked up position.
Yes, that's
because
wrong.
what we've been trying to prove this whole time is not true. You literally go out there and say it's true, and the fuck that it's not like you're a peon in the whole situation. You're not. He's not a peon. He may be a peon to that blood set and what they got going on, but you're not a peon to YSL.
The public eye. Yeah.
Fuck the public eye to YSL. You're a cash cow to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Friends, homeboys or not, you bring in a lot of revenue to that motherfucking label. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, guess who is help paying for the lawyers?
Exactly. So when something happens and you come out and say, "Hey, yes, that is exactly what they are." These motherfuckers getting paid thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to say, "No, that's not what it is," and you fucking do that. Yeah, you put a wrench in the plan like a motherfucker. That's why I don't believe that Thug would just come out and say, "Hey man, go ahead and say that."
But I feel you on that. But what makes you think that they got same lawyers or that Thug
I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't. That's why
hoping and wishing.
No, that's why I don't.
So,
it don't surprise me if they don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
the way I be watching all type of random shit. You know what I'm saying? And I watch shit on Clubhouse talking whack. And he was saying he spoke with motherfuckers and that Thug and them didn't know about the whole situation. That's why it made more sense to me. Okay, well, if we're all four lawyers, you two are working on him, we're working on him, but we're still in conjunction with, they're on the same case, they're Cody's. Hey man, we're gonna fucking communicate with each other to get our lives together or whatever we need to get together, and then we're gonna go on about our business, right?
Right.
But if we're not working together, or if my client comes to me and tells me, "Hey man, fuck that dude, I want to win. I want out. Now, I present him with that information. He's paying me. You know what I mean? Regardless of the label, he's paying me. So at the end of the day, hey man, I gotta go write this paperwork up and send it up, and I don't have to tell y'all about it legally. You can be as mad as you want to, but legally I don't have to fucking say nothing. And it's fucked up that it fucked y'all case, but he's paying me. You know what I mean?
As an organization, you got to make sure you're taking care of all that.
You have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, and then that goes back to motherfucking I'm not even gonna get into that. I was gonna talk about how labels take life insurance policies out of motherfuckers and
What's that label that all they stars are dead?
300. Is it 300?
Empire Records.
Empire? With Gotti, I want to say whatever his name is. But yeah. King Von, Dolph, Mo 3.
Too many of them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that, but for me, if we're gonna run an organization, I mean, you have to be honest with yourself. You're still doing criminal shit, whether you physically are doing it or third person doing it, supplying it, funding it. You got to be smarter than the average cookie.
The average bear.
You can't just assume that everybody's gonna be solid and everything's gonna be kosher and copacetic just because.
Or keep your artists separated from the shit so that they can't get.
But you can't tell a motherfucker to stop doing some shit. Man, if I'm getting $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a weekend, yeah, you can tell me all day, hey bro, don't do this.
Okay.
I'm just telling you not to tell the artists.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Artists on this shit. That's
in
all
theory, yeah, I agree with you, but you can't tell a motherfucker that's getting money to. You can tell them whatever you want to tell them. That it's harder for me to understand.
Why are you putting your artists at risk, including them in robberies and gunplay and shit?
What I'm saying is you don't have to, but you're not going out telling, hey man, go do this. But me, I'm your homeboy, and I'm around you all the time. I'm in the streets, and I may not be directly in the streets, but he's directly in the streets. So he's gonna, hey man, hey shit, just shoot me $8,000, man. I'll bring you $22,000 next week.
That's right.
All right. You know what I mean? Like fuck it. And that's why I think a lot of people get caught up in the streets at a lot of
So
times.
that's bad business on your end because you should be taking that money from his show money or something. You shouldn't be getting money from him. You know what I'm saying? And then that keeps him separated from the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that there's plenty of ways to
Like
do
there's
that.
hella ways to keep your
Yeah,
artists
I agree with you.
Not like I know anything about running a criminal enterprise and no shit like
No,
that.
but I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think there's.
We've all played GTA and games like that.
Right.
Knowledge is
If you got a yacht, you was running
It's
a
funny,
criminal
Think about how
enterprise.
many youth football coaches are coaching because they think they're good at math.
Run the
Swing.
swing! Run the swing!
You ain't cover too hard. This was you.
You will
Well,
be
we ain't never
surprised.
played high school football ever. We talk
They never
about
played a sport.
backpedal.
That looked like a nickel defense. Like, no, it's not.
That's a motherfucking goal line, sir. Well, shit. Speaking of snitching, people are calling. Again, it goes back to T.I., right? Ty. The tipster. The tipster. He admitted. He said he told on his. He said he talked with his cousin. Now this is the weird part. I'm thinking spiritually because I'm assuming because his cousin's dead. I'm assuming that his cousin was passed on at this time. Not trying to be funny. I'm being dead serious because the way he explained it was like I spoke with my cousin. And he said he's cool with this. So I can't speak with my. I could say, hey man, are you cool with you dying and I'ma tell on you if that happens? And he like, man,
It's
bro,
not
I
even
swear to
that.
God,
It could go just chilling and y'all just talking about shit like, hey man.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like so it could be something. I don't know.
It could have been both
I don't know.
ways.
I don't know. All I'm saying is
He spoke with his cousin.
he spoke with his cousin, and his cousin said it's okay for you to put the crimes on me, and you can go scot free. There's another dude, Gangsta Williams, Terrence Gangsta Williams. If you hear this, I fuck with you, boy. OG get it. But he told on some dead people, on some of his homeboys, and got out of prison. He did, I want to say 29, almost 30 years, 20 to 30 years in prison. And got out of prison for telling on his homeboys that was dead. Nobody got locked up. Nobody went to jail.
Just solved some unsolved murders.
Solved some unsolved murders. So my question is, one, is it snitching if you tell on dead people? And two, is it okay to tell on dead people?
Well,
if
I was in that lifestyle and I'm dead already, it was all on me. If they ever get back out, take care of business, yeah, it's all on me.
So that goes back to
I don't have an issue with that at all.
with Weebay. When I got life in prison, I did all the murders. This one murder got me life in prison.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, hey, you going down this street. It's what it is. So let's come to the code living up to that. Like,
are you okay with that?
If I get caught, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, y'all come. It's like hide and seek.
Yeah.
You get caught,
Yeah.
you just go wait and chill. You wait.
All right, but
Are you?
But on the flip side of
cool
that, is it snitching to tell on the dead homies to get yourself out?
That's what I'm saying. Is it snitching to tell your homie?
No.
And then, is it okay? Is it okay to do that? To tell on dead people?
You understand what dead is,
I mean,
right?
I don't know.
The biggest issue
I
with
think
snitching is
like
that
he was.
you're
If you
getting-
frame it the way he was saying, the telling on the dead people part is cool in the game. It's all in the game or whatever.
But you're
It's
talking
the-
about from
it's
your
the-
point of view being a dead guy, not from you being the guy.
Yeah,
telling.
I'm thinking about the guy.
I'm thinking about.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
thinking
the
about the
telling.
guy that's talking to get out early.
I would,
That's the point of view we're
but
talking from.
even I'm going with the mindset too. That's the reason why you want to frame the dead.
Yeah.
The biggest thing
Right.
about
You know what I'm
snitching,
saying?
Nobody's
get in
gonna do
trouble.
any time. Nobody's gonna
Nobody's gonna do
them,
anything
right.
to the dead, so that's why you
Exactly.
frame them.
that's the thing, you know, instead of you getting in trouble, you're getting someone else in trouble. But in this case, that someone else is already gone, so no one's getting in trouble, so that takes away the whole
Aspect.
issue with snitching.
Right.
But
So
is
to
that
me,
snitching though?
I guess it's
No,
snitching
no.
without consequences.
I'm coming out and saying notice in the mind frame, but that's no different than put a dead man's handprints on a gun that
So-
you just blew somebody's head off with.
So this is one of the. So this is in. I mean,
That is
you know,
fucked
God
up though.
forbid-
Again,
again,
an innocent person who didn't have nothing to do with it, and you put the murder on them. Who
So my-
doesn't agree to it, like
my thing about that. Okay, so
That would suck.
if it's not
That's ain't my
snitching,
name,
are
man.
y'all okay with that? You said you're okay with that. You would be okay. Both sides of the field. If you're the guy that obviously, if you're dead, you're dead, right? If you're the guy that's alive, are you cool with making that decision to say, I'm gonna tell my dead homeboy and get out of jail, or not go to jail, or whatever?
I would assume that we have the same type of mentality. And-
Well, I mean,
I guess if
me,
I was dead, I wouldn't mind y'all telling on me to get out.
that's what I'm saying. Like same here.
Disclaimer: if we're dead,
I'm saying,
yeah,
like,
If
you
I'm
doing
dead,
shit.
I'm
Like
in
call
the
me
ground,
Akon. Like you
or-
can put the blame on me.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
just
you're not doing
Right.
shit. Whoa.
wait a second, what?
You don't know the
you
Akon
can
song?
put
You
the blame on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause he yeah.
one of twins.
Y'all white.
For real, right?
Like a
Like,
number one song, I think.
yeah, that's a good song.
Fucking pop charts. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys. You can put the blame on me. Turn that up. I don't even know that song. I don't even know how it goes, but
Akon, man.
I know Akon song. What song you know Akon? Locked up, they won't let me out.
So you think that guy
I
was
know
super
his
cool?
whole entire first like
Yeah,
3
Young
CDs.
Young Jeezy.
Trying to take it easy.
So you destroy a hood classic, right? But want to sing that pop shit? Look at us.
What pop shit?
Big
What
gun
pop
and
shit?
What is
What
that?
Like that,
song did I
all
sing?
on the floor,
Oh.
like that.
What song y'all say by Akon that y'all like? They just said it.
Yeah, the first song I was.
Put the
You
blame
put the
on
blame
me.
on me.
That's pop shit.
Is it?
Yeah. Compared to fucking Akon and Young Jeezy. Hey.
If you're looking for me, I'll be on the block.
Hey.
Hey. What it got now? If I'm a ride.
Hey.
I'm a soul survivor.
Now y'all
Probably
sing your
only
song.
play like 4 seconds of that.
You sing your song.
I don't want
Come on, let's see what's pop.
I
Come
don't
on.
even remember how it goes.
Oh,
Y'all
you know what we just said?
remember.
Y'all just did the shit, man, and now y'all don't remember.
I mean, it's been a long time since I heard the song. I ain't heard it since it was on
You
the radio.
just remembered it out of no. Oh,
That's all I remember is you can put the blame on me. Like that's the
Yeah,
part.
you know.
Oh, so that- okay.
That's the first Akon song that popped into your head.
Okay.
He said it because
It
it was
went
in the
with what
context
we
of the
was talking
conversation.
about.
I don't believe it.
Damn, y'all getting off.
We was talking about putting the blame on me, so I said, yeah, you can call me Akon. Put the
Yeah,
blame on
I
me.
got you. I dig it. I dig it.
But
We just did.
That's
We
the
wasn't.
song you know Akon for. Is
We
that?
wasn't
like,
tracking that.
I didn't
song.
say y'all the dopest song that Akon ever
Right.
made.
That's kind of like what you said. It's
It
like
is.
when you bring that out of nowhere.
It's
That's
almost
almost
a song,
like-
but
That's
it ain't
literally
like,
when the song I would never even. I've never heard that song.
See, I've heard
I'm
all
saying
those
that's
Akon songs.
I heard the Soul Survivor and what's the one we were
I would
singing?
say that's cap. I
They
can
got
say
Locked Up.
Locked Up and the other one.
He said,
Slap
"Smack
that.
that."
Yes, that's
They
the
got
only one.
Lonely.
Lonely.
Once he hit that, smack that,
Yeah.
that's about to pop in something
yeah.
big.
Smack that. All on the floor.
Don't scrunch your face up,
Give me
cause I
some
ain't been
more.
like
Smack
that.
that.
Yeah,
some
that's
more.
it.
Smack that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That song got my
yeah.
friends doing that. We in the club no more. You know what I'm saying? We good.
Well, at least I'm one of them friends that are lying to snitch on me. God damn it, if I'm dead. So back to that.
When and only if I'm dead.
When and only if I'm
Yeah.
dead.
If I'm in a coma, nah, man, because I might come out. I might want to, you know what I'm saying?
Might want
Wake up
Might
in
want to
jail.
do
Like,
things
what the
like
fuck?
that or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, Tommy said that you hit Robin.
Yeah. 5 years ago.
check out.
But
me.
that's my position in the organization.
I gotta be dead though.
No,
Fall
No.
guy?
they have positions like that.
Well, we're talking about a dead guy. If there is a fall
I ain't
guy.
applying for that shit.
Dog. That's almost like a suicide bomber.
That shit. Wake up
That's-
out of a coma. You've been in a coma for 7 years. I'm like, you got about 30 more years.
I'm watching this show called Toaster King, and he just did
Time to
25.
start the show.
He ate 25 for the gang gang.
Yeah, but how many of that
And
was
they
he in
put
a
him in
coma?
toaster. Oh, none.
Man, shit, that's the best time to be. You
Yeah.
just go to sleep and wake
Exactly.
up. I don't give a fuck how many.
Like,
legs
you wake
be
up,
skinny,
you got like 2 weeks
motherfucker.
left. We didn't even think you was gonna survive. 2 weeks left.
Motherfucker frail in the bitch.
Can't walk.
Motherfucker frail. Just
Looking like Dracula before he bites somebody and shit.
Yeah, it's so bright.
Like
That's
that.
not funny,
Hey.
but it is.
Do some prison right there.
I don't feel like
Completely.
telling on the dead is an issue if you know them people.
That's it.
I mean, honestly, if you don't know them, I think it'll be harder to try to like say that person did something because they're definitely gonna do a background. They're gonna check and make sure, verify. Like you're gonna have to say like, oh yeah, he had a.
You just riding around with an obituary in your glove.
Yeah,
that was
yeah, like nah, it has to be somebody you know. But that's like what I was gonna say earlier. Like it's fucked up, but it's like a benefit to being the last guy alive in a criminal lifestyle.
Yeah.
Is damn, I survived everybody.
Can you imagine that though? Like, oh no, I didn't do none of that. That was Paulie. That was James.
Hell
He did
yeah.
Bay. That was. I was just there for all of it.
Yeah.
I was in the
All those dead
walking
guys,
out
they
and
all
he
did.
exploded.
I
Yeah.
was just the money guy. I counted the money at the end. Of the day.
18 crimes? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. 18 guys right there.
That's like one of the
crime
best
apiece.
things. I don't feel like I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that personally. Even in the criminal lifestyle.
Okay,
Because
but
Damn, I can't
you're
believe
accepting
that.
responsibility on the other side of that. When you get out, then you gotta. Aren't you obligated then to take care of that family?
see, and this is where I have a problem with it at though.
No.
Not necessarily on that end, because I don't feel like you're obligated to take care of a family, but I do feel like
It's not on you.
if you kill, if person A killed person B, and nobody knew that, and it went years and years, and I finally told the truth. Yeah, person A killed person B. And person B family is some riders, and they go do something to person A family. I feel like I'm responsible because I put light on some subject that may have not. Yeah. Person A's family, whoever did it, he did a good job. He got away with it. Nobody knew. He was scot-free. Nobody, no retaliation on his family. But now because I'm his homeboy and I know I want to get out of jail, I tell him on it now there's retaliation on his family. But in the same breath, if it's that situation, I would assume that I have a relationship with that family already. So like, if I'm gonna do something, I would think that you would have an insight on other stuff. Like,
so I have a corporate job. But a whole lot of thinking going on. Just to rob a bank.
No, but it's simple though, because if you're part of an organization, the organization pays him. Everybody be pitching anyway. Everybody got that fund. And even if not, even if it's just you and him, you still putting the blame on him to continue your lifestyle and get the funds.
Yeah.
He getting the cut regardless. The organization always pays. Always.
Well, I mean, if we're talking an organization, like, if we're talking regular Crips and Bloods, no, it's everybody don't have that access to funds like that. You know, like a regular guy. And then even still, like
you're talking about individual wise.
Yeah, T.I.'s an individual. I don't know when that situation happened, like in his life. I don't know if he was T.I. the tipster then, you know what I'm saying, or who he was at that particular time in life. You know what I mean? Like if he was who he is now, then yeah, hell yeah, people got to get taken care of. You know what I mean? And in the same breath, that's somebody I fuck with. So if something happened to him, he died, passed on, I'm still gonna fuck with his family. If it come to a time where I have to tell him his body to get off, and I know that's my brother and I love him, cool, I'll do that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I do that, but his family's been taken care of since he passed. It's not necessarily, hey man, I'm gonna do this. Let me break y'all off with some bread, move around just in case buddy over here want to come get you or fuck shit like that. I would assume, but I'm not in that life. Like you said, I got a job, so hypotheticals.
I mean, honestly, like in a hypothetical situation, I feel like if you put that energy out there, all of a sudden that you can put a name with some bad memory, there might be some get back all of a sudden attached to that name. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree, because everybody don't let down with death. That's like what they was talking about the kids in Chicago, like speaking on the dead, like talking about the dead. You never know who you're stirring up with that type of energy. You know what I mean? Like
And energy's big out there. I ain't gonna fuck anybody say that shit out there.
Yeah.
And that shit's crazy. Like, and that's what I don't know where that shit came from. I mean, but we didn't grow up like that. As for Colleen's not like that. Well, Chicago based. As for motherfuckers ain't 2 blocks away.
It ain't game related like that.
You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers wasn't their ass one.
Yeah, where we grew up, but
yeah.
I ain't been there in
White folk be
a fortnight.
tired about everything.
In a fortnight.
How much do you make? How much money do you make a year? I beg your pardon.
Excuse me.
I can't fucking figure out shit off of that. This is funny.
Fortnite.
But Fortnite for sure. I get it out, man. Oh man.
All right.
Y'all was just talking about poppy songs. Nobody said shit about this.
That's because it's a Fortnite.
But y'all got a problem with
Fortnite.
Put the blame on me.
Well, you let people live on that ledge and see how they survive. Y'all bail them out.
I don't know nobody.
They
bail
did.
them out.
They
I was trying to dig them deeper.
Thank you.
You not.
What type of?
Trying to kick out the
So
ledge.
you didn't bring that book back to bro there. If you trying to dig me in deeper,
Boy, you know
I ain't trying to help your brother.
I did bring the book back.
Excuse me, brother.
Ain't that big I'll get it again.
Get your hand out my pocket, brother.
I'll get it again.
You got the book?
I brought the book back.
I'll get it again.
If somebody loans you something, let's take it. I wish I had that.
Here's the thing.
If somebody loans you a book,
you want to know how I got the book back? Because I moved.
give it back.
And so I went through all of my stuff.
Back.
I thought y'all was fucking around, so
No.
you really are saying that you gave the book back.
Yeah.
And you were really saying that you ain't got the book.
So I'm gonna tell you, like right now, two people in this situation ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I know, right?
Me and you.
That's
so what we can do? Two things we can do. We can get out of this, and we can identify one of them. They're liars. One of them.
To me, it doesn't matter that much to you.
One of them is a liar.
If I had the book,
he could be lying. If he had the book, it would be up there because it was up there.
If I don't have it, and it is not here,
so
then I will go get another one.
So basically, what King Dano's saying is, Lando's a liar. Lando's saying, Cappy Cap.
I never once said that.
You just have to say it. I'm just.
That's called it instigates.
No, that's what the book's not there. The book's not there.
It's not a big deal to me. I will go get another one.
Here's the money that you stole from.
Because when it comes to troubleshooting,
ding.
Never go the easy route. Best thing to do.
Guarantee I brought the book back. Guarantee.
Where's your receipts at?
Get rolling too.
My receipt is that he made a comment to me about the book, about saying that I didn't read the book because of the thing I said to him.
What'd you say?
I called him an N-word.
Let's
And
reenact
I said there's no way I could have read the book.
Let's reenact this. Give me the book.
You got my name?
Oh, so you must not even read the book. That's how it went?
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about that. Alright?
Yeah.
So since we're gonna go on that, so I want to get all serious about it. One, that book doesn't even reference or talk or even show to me that word, so that wouldn't bother me. If I would have asked, if you'd brought the book back, the first thing I'd ask you about, the same thing I asked Bro about, same thing I asked Adrian about, was the clown section of the book. So if you want to get serious about it, that's how I know. Because I would ask you about the clown, because that's my favorite section of the book. And that's a fact.
You didn't ask about that, no?
Because
but I did bring the book back.
You did not bring me the book back. So
I'm gonna look in my little library when I get to the crib.
That's why I'm not sure.
I would love to see a text tomorrow.
That's why I'm not sure.
Oh,
shit.
I do have it. That's how I know. Like when you said that story, like that's my first impression of the book. Literally. My first impression is that whole entire clown section.
Well, before we get out of here, what is the name of the book, though?
Everybody don't know. I wanted to break down the clown section. He read it.
What is the name
that
of the
was
book?
so long ago now, bro.
What is the name of the book?
I don't know, man.
It's breaking.
It was a long time ago, bro. I can't.
Slavery. Yeah, slavery. Breaking the chains of psychological slavery. I wish I had the author's name. I could look it up, but yeah, man.
That's a good point.
Great fucking episode, guys. You know what I mean?
I know some shit stick with you.
Got anything before we get out of here? Lando?
Chill up.
Corey.
Check out Appropriately Offensive, man.
Double on that.
Other than that, check out BrosTalk.
It really exists, you guys.
It does.
It's real. I'm a real.
He stole what I was gonna say, so.
What?
He stole what I was gonna say.
Check out Appropriately Offenders.
And
Appropriately Offenders.
And
check out BrosTalk.
BrosTalk.
BrosTalk. But
I'm too used to saying all that shit at the end of my podcast, so I guess I just started saying it at the end of y'all's.
Appropriately offensive.
Appropriately Offensive.
BrosTalk. None of vibes.
Yeah. Hey man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in for the fucking season opener.
Sake.
It's gonna be.
We both did that.
No, because that looks so synchronized. Like,
no.
Remember, they started with violence, right?
Who started with
I started with love.
Yeah. I was in the middle.
They started with violence.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate y'all tuning in. T Broski, King Dano, BrosTalk. We are out of here. Yeah.
Another session with the bros.